So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Stafford. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. This is caught inside the 15. He makes it in for the Los Angeles touchdown. Well, Brock, this was the type of start we expected, right? Given the lopsided matchup we've got, now it's up to their opponents to start giving them a challenge. Keep this one competitive.
Easier said than done, and you know that, Kate, playing as severe underdogs on the road. How they respond on this next drive is going to be really telling for the direction this game goes.
Panthers nothing.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Jimmy Horn here on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
On the return, the Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Straight to the air here. It's Young. And he nearly gave it away to start this game. Almost an interception, but instead, a gift. They get it back for 2nd down. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store. 2nd down coming from Young. Throwing the out route complete. He's brought down. Play goes for, it looks like about 11 yards. And that gives Carolina the first.
Tight ends will eat up every one of those opportunities to show and prove they could be chain movers as well. Even as they get more and more recognition in this league, they're still constantly working to prove that they're playmakers too.
Young to throw it. Ooh, puts him air under this one. Right side. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands. He dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. Following the near interception, this is 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, Young. Pass brought in by Teteroa McMillan. They get a lot out of this play. 21 yards before the tackle is finally made. And that will earn the Panthers a new set of downs.
1st down, Panthers.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. And he's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run. It's 2nd down. And already we're seeing the mind games they can play with personnel. You talk about this all the time, Brock. Look like a passing set. Left them some room on the ground.
10, 11, heck, even 20 personnel. Doesn't matter. Offensively, you get to dictate the terms. Kind of like those pitchers and catchers that once in a while will pitch backwards. Keep your opponent off guard.
On 2nd down, it's Hubbard. And the defender finally gets there, but not before a big gain. 18 yards on that play. And that is going to give the Panthers a 1st down.
A gain of 18 on the play. 1st down, Carolina.
Back to the ground they go. Hubbard. Quite the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get him behind the line. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, you got to have short memories. You tell me these 2 defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Here's Young to throw. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up. Went for that big shot. They wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Now, this group likes to be aggressive, and early incompletion's not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of 1 brick, and they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either.
That ball is out. Young lost it. And they scoop it up. Time to push for the line. And he not only recovers the fumble, Brock, but he's able to get back beyond the line of scrimmage, too. Going for it, Young. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Carolina. Teteroa McMillan scoring there on the 10th play of that drive. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yeah, yep. Certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Blake Corum now to return it. He's got a lane up past the 30. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. First call here coming from the shotgun. Throwing now, Stafford. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Texas A&M. Well, we all know, Brock, those slot guys start piling up receptions, and that makes them a priority target for the defense.
Yep.
They kept someone nearby, and they pick off that check down.
Yeah, if a play breaks down in today's football, like back in my day, last century, you checked down the running back. That's not the case anymore. These slot receivers, well, they're as big a security blanket as running backs are, but the defenses, to your point, Kate, they figured it out too. And that defense, well, they didn't just figure it out in their head. They went out and executed with their bodies to take it away.
A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Throwing on second. Young. Brought in close to the 8. And across the line he goes. Touchdown, Panthers.
Touchdown, Carolina.
So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even in early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Fitzgerald will tack on the point after. And our score 14-7 now here in the first.
14, Rams 7. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Corum now on the return. Good work so far. He's got room. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Back to work after throwing the pick. On the move, headed right. Hit as he makes the throw, and that's going to sputter to the ground, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Stafford back to throw. Finds his back, Kyren Williams. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Rams have the 1st down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Here's Stafford. Delivers another one to Williams. He turns the shallow catch into something more. Give him 8 yards. That sets up 2nd and short.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Great start on that 1st down. Only need 2 here on 2nd. Give to Williams from the gun. There's the stop. Play hits for 15 before it, though. And that gives L.A. the 1st.
Gain of 15 yards. And the Rams first and 10 at the 22-yard line.
They stay on the ground with Williams. Finds a big lane. And he's finally brought down at the 9. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with first and goal. That almost felt like an instant replay of his previous run, Brock. Another great opening created up front, and he said thank you very much.
Man, this offense totally in the driver's seat. You want to try to run it back a third time? Also maybe a time to throw it right over their heads with a little play-action pass.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. Another run for Williams. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and
Williams has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2. They'll have some extra time to consider this call. It's going to be third and goal as we hit the end of the first quarter. The Panthers have taken the early lead. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. We're back for the second quarter. Rams in a real good spot to score. Williams. And he gets in. Touchdown. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to fourth and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close.
And he does not tie this game. His extra points off. They remain down by 1. Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. Here's Horn on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Junior on the return. The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Drive beginning with a run. It's Hubbard. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gets some more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes second and 11. Young looking to throw. Catch made by Chuba Hubbard. And he's going to be stopped before the marker, but nice job. 9 yards on that catch and run, Brock. It's third and short.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Third and just 2 to go. Now Young. Chased out to his right. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
inside. They're going to go for this. They need about 2. Fourth down, Young throwing. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, to really create some indecision now defensively.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. From the gun, a carry by Williams. Give him 5 on that play as he gets him inside the red zone. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Thinking touchdown, but they will not get it. That's incomplete. And maybe worse, Brock. It's going to bring up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
That field goal unit is still on the sidelines. They are going for this. 4th down. Here's Stafford. He finds Adams, complete. And he's going to have the first down. Confidence that they could get it there on 4th and 2, and they deliver.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation when you go for it on 4th down, it may mean sometimes throwing into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
Straight ahead with Williams. And stopped at the 1. Nice. So they're going to have to get that final yard. They're going to have to earn it. 1st and goal.
That's another Rams 1st down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Williams does not score. They not only stop him, they backed him up a couple of yards. Went in the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on 2nd and goal. Stafford now. He's got it. And there it is. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Tyler Higbee in from 3 yards. Nevis now for the extra point. Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. And their lead now stands at 6.
Panthers 14.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Young. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Now it's Young. That's McMillan with the catch out left. And they get him down after a gain of 10. The great effort on his part pays off with the 1st down. Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line.
1st down.
Young throwing here. Cuffs, this is Xavier Legette. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line. It's Young, the throw here on first. Couldn't bring it in over the middle, incomplete. Couldn't find Jimmy Moore Jr. there. And now it's second down.
Those windows over the middle, the congestion, just the mass of people, if you're not on time and on target, you're not going to find a completion, especially on that down and distance.
Out of the shotgun, they give to Hubbard. Nice drive up the middle, gets him around 3. Tackled on the play by Ford.
A 3-yard gain on the play.
Third down run by Hubbard. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. 1 yard on the play, and now they've got fourth down and 6. That right there, exactly the type of havoc that a well-designed blitz can cause, Brock. Everyone's so busy picking up their rushers. That D tackle cleaned up.
Sure did. He gets his one-on-one. He shocks him with those heavy hands, knocks off that blocker, and knocked down that runner.
6 yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this. You're going to try to throw for it. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. To throw, Stafford. Gets his tight end on the corner route. Oh, that one did some damage as he's finally hauled down. A gain of about 24. First down coming up.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Simpson going to the air. Throwing for the back of the end zone. This is going to be caught. The heave connects. Touchdown Rams.
Well, a couple different ways now to win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body to try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
That one splits the uprights. And they lead by 13.
Panthers 14.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Here's Horn on the return. And decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Looking to throw, Young. Downfield, and he's got McMillan. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. Just 2 seconds left in the half as we get a timeout. Panthers calling on Ryan Fitzgerald here to attempt this field goal. Timeout comes in here. Still just a couple of seconds left in this half. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. It'll be a 54-yarder from the right hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Junior on the return. The Panthers take over first down and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Here's Young to throw. Cut down the field. Leggett. This goes big, 25 yards before that tackle is made. And that gives Carolina the first.
It's a gain of 25 yards. First down, Carolina.
Young to throw it. Look at that power, deep left side. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Rams get the football back across midfield before going down inside the 45-yard line on the return.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he evaded obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
And he stopped at the 31-yard line.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Less than a ruler needed here on second down. Simpson drops back, taking a chance to the end zone. He's got it. What a throw. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Puka Nacua. First return score. Now he's got a receiving one, too.